Hi, little babies. It's Dr. Mayday. It's Veterans Day 2023, November 11th. I just went up to McDonald's with my brother. He had the McDonald's app on his phone. So we were able to get 2-for-1 Big Macs. I haven't had a Big Mac in 10 years, I tell you. Yeah, it was okay. Nothing but a greasy ball of grease. You know, things are terribly expensive. I changed the name of McDonald's to McRipoffs. They're terribly expensive. They had a Big Mac combo pack for like $18. I just had the sandwich. Was able to get 2-for-1 because my brother had the app. So it was like $5.89. We got two waters. They didn't even charge us for the cups. Crazy, huh? Well, let's see. Joe Biden, he's going down. He's going down to San Francisco to meet the president of China, Xi. Oh, yeah, that guy. What a piece of work he is, huh? You know, I remember during COVID, he welded people into the apartments. Didn't give them any food or water, and just let them starve to death in their apartments. Suffocated because there's no ventilation. And the videos that were released on the internet by the Chinese people themselves showed these huge neighborhoods of, condo complexes, apartment complexes. And all you could hear were people wailing and screaming because they were welded into their apartments. They were locked in. They took wood and hammer and nails and just kept people in their apartments. How terrible that a government could think that up and do that to its own people and let them starve. No fresh water, no fresh air. But the wailing and the crying of the people in the middle of the night, it didn't subside. It went on for hours. I watched this one tape. It was over an hour and a half. And it was non-stop gnashing of teeth, wailing, the wail of the desolate and forgotten. You know, it really makes you sick when you see stuff like that. But Joe Biden, he's the greatest president since George Washington. And he's a big diplomat, too, you know that. He likes to start wars and play with his atomic weapons. Let's say nuclear war breaks out. Let's say. See what happens. But I got to hold all the accountability on Dementia Joe. You know, he's just a puppet being manipulated by his handlers. The guy has no business being president, in my opinion, anyway, because he's demented and he's corrupt. We'll see if they can get him before he leaves office, before he strokes out or falls down a flight of stairs and breaks his hip or his neck. I mean, this guy's bad news. But, you know, he's so cocky and he's so arrogant. And he just sloughs it off. You know, he's one of these hard guy types. Hey, look at me. I'm the president. I do what I want because I'm Joe Biden, the greatest president since George Washington. Well, anyway, we're in deep shit. We're in deep doo-doo, my friends. You know, the interest on the national debt just exceeded $1 trillion. It's about a fifth of what we take in. And it's about $150 billion more than we spend on defense. So that money just goes to the Federal Reserve bankers. And they're a consortium of the old Jewish banking houses of Europe. And they've morphed into, take control of American money. They're in charge. It's not the American government. It's the Federal Reserve and the bankers. Now, they've raised the interest rate so much to try to get inflation under control. And it would never have been out of control had Trump stayed in office. But so what's happening is every time they raise the interest rate by 0.5%, 1%, 0.75%, whatever, it causes the national debt's interest to skyrocket. And everybody else is paying dearly for it too. Home mortgage, you can't get one for less than 8%, even if you have perfect credit. Car loans are 9 or 10%. And you're gonna spend you're gonna be upside down when you buy a new car. You gotta figure they're gonna be overpriced anyway, and the dealer's gonna suck it to you. So you're already at 15 grand right as you're driving out the dealer's lot. And then you got to pay 10% on it for 72 or more months. It's crazy, man. So yeah, we're in a bad way here in this country, and there aren't too many people with common sense who can navigate us around these troubled waters. Except the Trumpies and the deplorables and the infidels here in America. We need to take our country back. All right, we gotta keep going here. I love you, little babies, and thanks for tuning in. Be sure you hit the like button, subscribe. That would help me out. I'm not making money on this deal anyway, so but you get to a certain point, you reach I don't know, 50,000 subscribers or something, you start getting paid. I don't know what the deal is. I haven't checked into it that deeply. Listen, I wish I had a good joke for you. Here, I got one now. Joe Biden.